and it's really is. I mean, it's not simple, but it's not that hard either to learn Boujou. You click on import sequence, then you get the sequence, then you make your mask with this, and you can animate the mask really easily, just moving the point around. Then you track it, and if the track looks good, then you solve it. You do a camera solve. I think is this one, camera solve. Um, and when that's done, you export your camera, export camera, and I chose to Maya. Let me see if I can click it. Not After Effects. Let me see if there's a Maya preset. Yeah, Maya. I don't remember which one I used. I think it's this one. No, it was this one. So I exported it to Maya, and and then inside of Maya, let me see. Here's Maya. If I look through that camera, where is it? There, render camera shape. Here it is. Yes. I'll turn everything to wireframe because it's too heavy to play otherwise. There you have it. Then the camera was, yeah, it's moving as it should, since I tracked it. Even the little bump in the beginning, you see, it's not really perfect. I like it. It doesn't have to be perfect. It has to have this the human feel, the human factor. So yeah, that's what I did. So let's see here inside of Maya what I can show you. Choose the perspective camera, go to shaded mode. I turned off all the glasses because it's too heavy. Let's go to the final frame. Was one mistake for me. I made I made this desk. Let me see if I can. Am I in sort of perspective? I'll copy it to another comp, another scene. Let me see. Edit, copy. I just want to show you the level of detail I put into the desk, and that was a huge mistake. Yeah, I can save it. Because at the beginning I wanted this desk to be in the front. I wanted to be almost in front of him, not in front of him, but almost. Yes. Fine. Yeah, here I have it. Okay. So what I wanted to say is the level of detail that this desk has is so unnecessary, because if you watch the animation, the final render, the desk is far behind him. It's not. I mean, the first thing you see in of the desk is this little piece right here. So that's okay. It has a little detail there. It's okay. But most of the desk, these are the drawers, so they're flying around. But most of the desk is here behind it. I mean, you can barely see it. So I could have made it lot simpler. It took me like, I think it was, I don't know, maybe it was like 8 hours to model it. I could have made it in maybe 1 hour if I knew that I was going to place it that far behind. So what I want to say with that, the point is, you really need to know what you're doing before you start, because you'll work way too much, and that's it's no point. You don't need to make this level of detail. I mean, even the drawers inside of the drawers and this. I even have the screws here. See? I mean, that was crazy. I shouldn't have done that. But now I have a really beautiful desk that I can use in some other projects. Um, and I have a render of it. Let me see if I can open Photoshop. This is an early render of the desk. And yeah, way too much. So let's go back into Maya, and I'll open the other scene, the one with everything in it. Don't save. So yeah, about Boujou, I mean, as I said earlier, you can find info. You just Google Boujou or tutorials online, and you'll find a bunch of tutorials on how to track stuff. You can even go into YouTube and search there, and you'll find I don't know how many, but lots of videos about tracking in Boujou. Um, there are other. Oh, Maya crashed. There are other trackers as well, like PF tracks, and you even have a camera tracker that you can use inside of After Effects. They work. I mean, I think PF tracks works even better than Boujou. I don't know why I didn't use it for this one, but for simpler stuff, I even use the camera tracker inside of After Effects, um, or inside of Nuke. That works really good. Um, so let's talk about the renderer. Um, Let me see if I have the website somewhere here. This is Maxwell Render, their website. This animation was actually made by a friend of mine here in Sweden. This is an animation for Cartoon Network. Now they're on the front page of Maxwell Render. That's really cool. They're really talented. They helped me a lot. Michael from Mindbender helped me a lot. He was like a guru for me because I hadn't used Maxwell renders so much when I started doing this project, and he introduced me to not introduced me because I had tested it a little bit, but he told me that was the render that they used, and they were really happy with it. So I want to give it a try, and I loved it because it's not the fastest renderer, is but is it wasn't a problem for me because I was going to send the scene to a render farm who was going to render it for me, so that wasn't an issue. The issue was making it look good really fast. So um, I want to first of all I want to thank Next Limit, the company behind Max Render, because they gave us a 1 year license to explore Max Render and to use it for this animation. So I want to say thank you to them, and also thank you, of course, to Michael from Mindbender who helped me a lot.